Hello, this is Sean Kouplen, Chairman and CEO of Regent Bank. Thank you for joining us for another edition of Regent Elevate, and today we're going to wrap up our series on how to be promotable. However, we're going to finish the series by talking about how you can be not promotable. What are the things that you can do in your job to make sure that you will never move up in your company and advance in your career? So let's just jump in. It's important to note that from a senior management perspective, when you are making promotions, they send a huge signal to the organization. The reason they are so important is that whoever you promote better follow the core values of the organization, they better be able to do the job, but they also need to be well liked and respected by the other employees. It can become a huge morale issue if you promote someone, even if they're good at what they do, if they're not trusted or well liked, it can really deal a blow to the morale of your organization. So, having said that, here are the top 5 ways to ensure that you will never get promoted. Number 1, do the bare minimum in your job. Never go above and beyond, never work past closing time, never come up with a new idea, just never do anything beyond the bare minimum. You just do your job each and every day. That will pretty much ensure that you don't get promoted, because it proves that you don't take the initiative or the effort to do what is needed to get the job done, and that's really what you need in managers and senior managers within the organization. Number 2, along the same lines, never come up with a new idea. Just assume that everything is the way that it always has been. Assume that you can't make a change. Assume that you'll just do your job the same way each and every day. We are looking for change agents in our organizations. We are looking for people to make the organization better. So the people that you want to promote need to have creativity, vision, new ideas, and ways to lead their group to a greater height. And if you are just never coming up with a new idea, it's going to be difficult for you to get a promotion. Number 3, this is a biggie. Don't get along with your coworkers, okay? If you want to make sure to not get a promotion, then stir the pot, cause a lot of conflict with your coworkers, make sure that you have a really bad reputation within your organization, and that will ensure that you will never get promoted. Now, why is that? As I said earlier, it's because the signal that it sends to the rest of the employees is going to be too dangerous for managers. They can't promote you because it might cause, at minimum, morale issues, and at worst, they'll lose other employees because they don't agree with your promotion. Now, as a manager, let me just say, you can't run scared. You can't make every decision just based upon how other employees feel. But from experience, I can tell you, when you promote someone that is not well respected or well liked within the organization, it causes tremendous issues within the organization. Number 4, have a poor work product. If you make a lot of mistakes, you don't follow up on and do what you say you're going to do, you can't be counted on, you're slow, or you just do not do a good job at your basic job, it's going to be very difficult to promote you, because you won't be able to do the job. What happens when you get promoted is a lot of times you keep your existing duties and then add to that, or the complexity of your job will tend to go up. And if you can't do your existing job, we're not typically going to want to put you in a role where you can't do that job either. And then finally, be viewed as disloyal to the company. Okay, what do I mean by that? You may job hop a lot and continuously change jobs. You may make remarks to your coworkers that indicate that maybe you're not happy, or you're wanting to move on. For whatever reason, you were just not viewed as loyal to the company. Maybe you're extremely self-centered and not a company person. Whatever the case may be, here's why you cannot be promoted if you're disloyal to the company. The company doesn't want to promote you and then just have you leave. You want stability within your organization. You want people that are going to be there for a while, that you can build on and grow the organization around. And so if you are someone that is constantly looking, constantly moving, constantly unhappy, again, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to be promotable. So I hope these 5 help you. My advice is don't do these 5. If you'll avoid them, you'll have a much greater chance of being promoted. So thank you for joining us for these series. Next time, we are going to talk about core values, and we're going to talk about what are they, how can they be used to create a powerful culture within an organization, and we'll even go over our Regent Bank core values to give you some ideas to build core values of your own. We'll talk about personal and business core values. So thank you so much, and we look forward to talking to you next week.